what do you want to do? We're still kind of in COVID and can't really go anywhere. Well, I don't know. You're the brain. You should figure it out. Alright, let's look at some options, shall we? Well, now there are just so many options. I don't know where to start. Thanks very much. Is it just me, or one day you wanted just to treat yourself or make yourself a pamper day, but you didn't really know what you want? Is it just me, really? A complicated female brain? Well, but it's another beautiful day, and this is exactly what we're going to talk about today. So I've got some really good ideas for you, how you can treat yourself, pamper yourself, make yourself a spa day, whatever you want it to be. I'm super excited to share this video with you because I had so much fun doing it, and I hope that you enjoy these ideas. And obviously I've tried them and I did them so that, you know, if I don't do it myself, then it's not really going to be genuine, is it? So, okay, let's get into it, and while you watch, I'm going just to relax a little bit. Ready to treat myself. Well, I admit I'm not a baker and I actually rarely do it, but I think that's why it's so special when I'm into that treat yourself mood. And when you think about the smells that fill your room when you're baking, oh, the smells, it's just so nice. And it just doesn't matter if you haven't baked in your life or you're a professional pastry chef. Really, it's just so relaxing to do it, and you get a tangible result at the end that you can eat and enjoy with a nice book or some cocoa and tea or some wine, you know, whatever you want. Baking is said to reduce stress and anxiety, and it's even supported by research. It's adding the colors, adding the flavors, feeling the texture, and also being really engaged in the process. And imagine yourself, you know, taking a freshly baked cookies out of the oven, and it can just remind you of those nice and comfortable moments that you've had in your life, and that's why it's so nice. So this is what I baked, and I think I'm pretty happy with the results. If you're interested in the recipe of it, I will post it on my Instagram, so if you wanted to check it out, please do. I am littlegoodthings.ig on Instagram, and you can find it in the description below as well. It's just something about having a nice bath and a face mask, and I think it's just about that pampering yourself and making your skin feel so nice. And well, we do need a face mask from time to time. For this video I used a simple face mask. I actually haven't tried it previously, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to give it a try. So I've never really tried a face mask before, and it took me a while to kind of unfold it. When I unfolded it, I tried really hard not to get the mask into my eyes, and it was a bit awkward, but I managed to do it in the end. Yeah, I was surprised how lightweight it was, and there was no irritation to the skin whatsoever. When I took the mask off, I washed it with warm water and then tapped it with a clean cotton towel. But then my skin felt really moisturized and very soft. If you're thinking of buying one, I would recommend it. The third idea I have got for you is just doing something that you've always wanted to try, but just ask yourself, what was it that you've always wanted to do but said that you don't have time? Is it finger painting, abstract art, standing on your arms, or learning to do splits, or knitting? It can be anything. And you know, if I ask myself, what is it that I've always wanted to try but never really had time? For me, it would be yoga. And don't give me that, how come you've never tried it but millions of people in the world are doing it look? Because I know, it's just something that's super simple and you can do it anywhere. Just pop up YouTube video and just repeat the moves. So yeah, so for the purpose of this video, I've just done 10 minutes, 15 minutes of yoga. I felt more relaxed. I felt that I achieved something in that day. And yeah, so I think, it was a positive experience. If there is something that you haven't tried yet, but you've always wanted to, give yourself that time and just do it. Just do it. Just love yourself, because you'll see that it will result in something positive. So, we all like to feel comfortable because our brain is wired that way. Our brain would rather choose the comfort over any stress or challenges. And I do get it. We all like to feel comfortable and just doing something we like. And I think hosting yourself a movie night is definitely a good way of treating yourself. You can choose whatever movie or series that you love. If you're more into series, I would probably go for Friends or How I Met Your Mother or The Office, both the American and British versions. I'm not really biased. I like both, just in case you're one or the other. If you're more into classics, if you're like the 80s or 90s kid, I would go for Back to the Future or The Mask, and these are both really good movies. If you're more into heartfelt movies, Friends is a good one. And then if you're more like into animated ones, The Rise of Guardians is a super nice movie to watch. So there is a vast universe of movies to choose from, and hosting yourself a movie night can be a really good way to spend the evening if you just want to relax and be comfortable. Yeah, I think I'll take my advice and I'll continue with those. Doing a fashion show and the photo shoot of your own wardrobe is something that I definitely do once or twice a year at least, and it's just because it's fun. Us women buy clothes not only when we need them or we want them, it's an investment. So some of these clothes in your wardrobe, I'm sure that there are those that you don't wear all the time, and there are those that maybe have been forgotten. And sometimes when I go through my wardrobe, I find pieces of clothing that I completely forgot about for like 6 months or 12 months, and I rediscover them, and it's like having a new piece of clothing just out of nowhere. It's like somebody gave it to me for free, which is crazy. And then when you do a photo shoot of yourself and in those clothes that you don't wear very often or that you just rediscovered in your wardrobe, I think it's something that gives us pleasure, because when we feel beautiful, our brain releases the endorphins and it gives us that positive feeling. And I think it's definitely worth doing. If you want to treat yourself, just go through your wardrobe, put on some nice dress that you wore maybe once or twice, and make some photos. Just do a little dance and something like that, and I'm sure that you'll have a lot of fun. If you're not into that kind of thing, maybe you've got some more finances available to buy something new, so you can do that. And if you're planning a holiday, maybe you're going skiing in 6 months time, even though currently we're still in lockdown, but you never know what's gonna happen in 6 months. So maybe you can invest some money and buy something new for yourself. So you can do that instead, if that makes you happy and you've got some finances available and you're not taking from your grocery shopping or anything like that, then do it and just treat yourself. So this is it. We've got all the ideas that I wanted to share with you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please feel free to like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Well, and if you don't subscribe, just at least consider it. Just consider it. There's just that you know, red button, subscribe. I don't know. Just consider it, please. Let me know if you are going to try any of these ideas in the near future, or even today. Maybe, you know, why not make today your treat yourself day, whatever the time is where you're watching from. What I want to do with this channel is bring you positivity, self-love, some gift ideas, because I absolutely love giving gifts. So as many gift ideas that I can physically think of. And also at the end of every month I'm going to do a haul and a try on. So if you like these kind of things, I will do that at the end of every month. Thanks again, and I hope you give yourself a treat day, a spa day, and just don't forget to treat yourself well. Thank you, and see you next Sunday. Something about having a really nice, I just can't talk and pronounce things properly. I've baked this thing. I always up for a movie night, especially if it's got popcorn. Yeah. Treat yourself.